In this series, I'll address certain questions which are asked to me, and I picked up 3 most common questions which a lot of working professionals and students ask me. The first question that I'm going to answer, and I'm going to answer it in detail, is how do you align your career with your strengths? So it's a very interesting question. First of all, to answer this question, I'd like to ask you this question. Do you know your strengths? And how did you identify your strength? If you have identified your strength based on the feedback that you have gathered from people, you still have limited understanding about your strengths. The first step, before you go and start aligning your career with your strength, the first step should be understanding your strengths very, very clearly. So once you understand your strengths and once you identify your strength using a scientific, reliable, valid, credible method, then you get a lot of clarity about who you are as an individual and which all those situations where you have applied yourself correctly and which are those situations where you have not applied yourself correctly. So you'll get complete graph of what you have done so far in your life. Once you get that clarity, you will also have very clear idea about certain things which have worked for you and which consistently give you right kind of outcome and which also consistently give you joyfulness, fulfillment, and you really enjoy yourself when you do those things. They can be simple thoughts that you engage with yourself on a daily basis, certain feelings that you'd like to have again and again, and certain actions that you take which makes your life really, really joyful. So first step is identifying your strengths using a scientific method. So once you have idea about your strength, you will be able to map everything that has happened to you so far in your life, and you get a lot of clarity about what will happen to you in the future. The second step is whatever stage of life you are in currently, once you identify your strengths, so what will happen? You will be able to also see that, okay, are you using those things which you really enjoy? Are you getting an opportunity to apply your strength in currently what you're doing? So if you get the answer yes, then I don't think so there is anything that needs to be done to align your career to your strength. Your strength is already aligned with your career. So you keep on, backing yourself and keep on enjoying your journey. So this will also give you a kind of self-assurance that, okay, this was my strength. So for example, let's say if someone has a strength called analytical, and after discovering strength, this person realizes that I am already getting a lot of opportunity in my job where I do a lot of analysis on a regular basis. I get appreciated when I analyze something and I share the outcome. That means, you have aligned your career with your strength. At the same time, if you get the outcome that, okay, I am someone who naturally enjoy analyzing something, but I rarely get this opportunity to do in my job, and I don't see that this career line that I've chosen, I will ever get this opportunity. That is a sign where you should ask yourself that, are you getting the opportunity? Are there opportunities within your job where you'll be able to apply your strengths? Or can you talk to your manager? Can you have a discussion with your HR? Or can you align your career in a direction where you get opportunity to do what you are really good at and what you really enjoy doing it on a consistent basis? So that's kind of self-assurance. So 2 things. One is that it gives you self-assurance if you are already doing what your strengths are, and it also gives you clarity about the direction that you have to move from here if your strengths are not aligned with what you're doing. So you'll get 2 outcomes by simply taking the first step, which is identifying your strengths correctly. The second stage is, once you've identified and you have done this exercise, second stage is you should be able to map the career options that you have, which are of your interest, which also match your skill set and competence that you have acquired, and identify those career options where you will get maximum opportunities to apply your natural strengths. So that's the second stage that you should look at while aligning your career with your strength. Third is action planning. So once you have done the alignment, once you have identified your strengths correctly, once you have identified, okay, these are the career options that are available, and these are the career options where I will get a lot of joy by applying my strengths naturally, you should create an action plan. And this action plan should be a guiding force that, okay, this is how I will apply myself on a regular basis so that I'm able to achieve that goal and I'm able to reach at a stage where I am getting maximum opportunities to apply my strengths. So the outcomes that you will get in your action plan, that okay, there are certain things. So maybe a simple action plan could be having conversation with your manager, with your seniors, or let's say if you're giving an interview about your strengths and how you want to use your strengths, showing that intent. Or you see that okay, whatever you have done in your life so far and what your natural strengths are very different from each other. By acquiring certain skills and competence, you will be able to do career transition and you will be able to move very closer to the direction in which you want to take your career. So you can create that action plan, and that action plan will be very, very solid action plan, because that will come from your natural strength. That will give you conviction from within that if you follow this action plan, you will get most joyful outcome. So these are three things. I divide them into three things. One is very simple, identifying your strength. Second is, identifying, mapping where you are currently in terms of your career and where you want to go. Then creating an action plan which is mapped with your natural strength will actually help you align overall strengths in your life with your career, and your entire career journey will become really, really joyful. You will feel a lot of job satisfaction. You'll really enjoy even going to the office on a regular basis, because you'll feel that okay, these are my natural strengths and I'm getting an opportunity to apply these natural strengths on a daily basis. I hope you like this video. Keep sharing this video with those individuals who you think need help in aligning their career with their natural strengths.